So Steve, the market's up a little bit after Memorial Day weekend. Are we embarking on a summer rally?
Well, Matt, the big rally this morning is certainly reason to be hopeful that we could be. With Europe still out there and all the issues that they have, it's going to be a little bit difficult to say whether or not this is an all-clear sign. We had a rough start to the month of May. Last week we had our first up week for the month. And this morning with a triple-digit gain on the Dow, certainly signs that good things are happening. The housing numbers that came out this morning, while hardly something that was great, are certainly a further indication that while prices continue to decline slightly in March, they are certainly moving in the right direction. We can't take too much of that because it's a couple of months old, but if a housing recovery comes through, and we've heard earnings from the likes of Toll Brothers in recent weeks that said things are picking up, that would be a big boost for this economy, and maybe it insulates us a little bit from what's going on in Europe.
Before this weekend, the market was obsessed with Facebook. Can we move on? Is there anything to report on Facebook? And if we can move on, what else is moving out there? What's trading?
Well, of course we can't move on. And the reason we can is because it's such a high-profile stock. So many people were involved, wanted to be involved, got involved. Everybody's got a Facebook account. The stock is trading right around $30 today. That seems to be a key level that people are watching. Options begin trading today, which is another interesting moment for a stock when people can start to take different positions without actually holding the equity outright. And then, of course, there was all kinds of news from the company. There's speculation out there that they could be interested in buying the Opera web browser. There's talk about they're going to try and launch some kind of a mobile device or a smartphone, and they're looking to hire engineers towards that kind of project. Facebook is a part of our lives now as a publicly traded stock that I don't think we're going to be able to ignore.
What can we look forward to for the rest of the week?
Well, Europe will certainly remain in focus. The Greek situation appears to be calming down a bit. They do have an election coming up in the middle of June, and it does seem that the more radical party that's anti-austerity is maybe losing a little favor in the polls, which would be very good in terms of Greece trying to stay in the euro. The flip side of that, Spain seems to be taking a turn for the worse. They had to backstop the bank Bankia even more. Their retail sales declined in April over the weekend, we found out. So certainly some rough waters in Europe. And then in this country, we have the jobs report to look forward to on Friday. We'll get the May jobs figures, which estimates are right around 150, 160,000 jobs added, which, again, not something that's terrific, but if we keep going in the right direction there, it will help us withstand these outside pressures, and for the stock market could be a nice, a nice boost.